Hi everyone, welcome back to Scrummy. Today it's all about cheesecakes and I'm making a baked cheesecake, my favourite, raspberry and lemon. You're going to love it. So the first thing we're going to do is make the base. I'm using Digestive Biscuits. You can use chocolate chip, even shortbread is nice as a base as well. I like a nice thick base, so I use lots of Digestive Biscuits. Pour in the butter, stir it in until it's well combined. And that's perfect. Let's get this into the tin. The tin I'm using is 8" and it's a springform tin, so you can remove the bottom of it. I don't grease it or anything like that. If you feel more comfortable putting some greaseproof paper in the bottom, you can do that. But what I actually do is I flip the base of the tin over the other side so there's no ridge, and this makes it a lot easier to get the cheesecake out when it's baked. So in here I'm going to pour in my biscuit base. Get it all in there. And now I'm just going to flatten it down. And that's perfect. I'm going to pop this into the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now for the cheesecake filling, this is really simple. In here I've got full fat cream cheese, and into there I'm going to add in sugar, some flour, plain flour, lemon zest, lemon juice, and some creme fraiche. You can use sour cream and you can use yogurt either. So just get all of that in there. And now we're going to mix it all together until it's well combined. Now add in the eggs. And now for the raspberries. We're going to fold these in. So gently fold them in. And that's looking good. Okay, so we're just going to set this to one side and get my biscuit base. And now pour my filling in there. Just spread it out as you do that. And get every last bit of that filling in to the tin. I'm just going to spread it out so it's nice and even. And I'm happy with that. Now this is ready for the oven. Let's get it into the oven now, and all the temperatures and times will follow. The cheesecake's fully baked, and before I do anything else, I just want to show you the wobble that's in the centre. Now that's what you're looking for in a baked cheesecake. It's important that it has a wobble. Some people think that it's wobbling in the centre. It's not fully baked, but believe me, it's perfect. So when this cools down, we put it in the fridge for a few hours, this will set completely. Just to mention, you can get a couple of cracks in the cheesecake when you take it out as it starts to cool down. Don't be worrying about something like that. It's still going to taste gorgeous. You can cover it in a nice raspberry sauce and some fresh raspberries and a bit of ice and sugar, and nobody will be any the wiser. So I'm going to leave this now for about an hour, and then I'm going to put it into the fridge overnight, or for a maximum of 7 hours if you're putting it in during the day. So we'll see you shortly. The cheesecake's ready. It's been in the fridge overnight and I've removed it from the tin and put it onto a serving plate. I do have a video on my channel and I'll pop a link to it in the comments down below. It's only about 60 seconds long, and it just gives you some tips on how to remove a cheesecake from a cake tin, and it's really good. You should check it out if you're a little bit nervous about taking your cheesecake out of a tin. So before I decorate, I want to make a raspberry sauce, or what some people call a raspberry Kool-Aid. So to make that, I'm going to pop some fresh raspberries into a saucepan, and into this I'm going to add in some sugar. What I like to do before I put it on some heat is I just break them up a little bit like that. and stir in the sugar. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on some heat, on a medium heat, and I'm going to heat it until the sugar fully dissolves. And at that point we should have a nice raspberry sauce. Make sure to stir it often because you don't want it to burn or stick to the saucepan. This is ready now, so I'm just going to remove it from the heat. The next step is just pour it into a sieve and just give it a stir. You just want to remove the seeds from the raspberry sauce. Just keep stirring it and pushing down the raspberries till you get all that sauce into the bowl. And I think I've got it all. You might need to just go under the sieve a little as well. Just set that to one side. And there we have our raspberry sauce or raspberry coulis. So I'm going to let this cool. You can pop it in the fridge or just leave it on the worktop to cool completely. And then we're going to decorate our raspberry and lemon cheesecake. We're ready to decorate. I've got my raspberry coulis and I've got some raspberries. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some raspberries on the top. You can use these to cover any cracks we have in our cheesecake, so they're perfect. Just spread them out as best you can. And that's looking pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the raspberry coulis and I'm going to just pour some over the top. Beautiful. Look at that shine. Okay everyone, it's time to cut into this. I'm going to cut a nice big slice, and a great tip is to use a sharp knife and to dip it into hot water. And you get a perfect cut and a perfect slice of cheesecake. And look at that, a perfect slice of cheesecake. Let's get this onto a plate. Just look at that, beautiful slice of cheesecake. And let's just put a little bit more of this raspberry coulis. And now for my favourite part, it's time to try this cheesecake. That's gorgeous. That is so delicious, mouth-watering. I can taste the lemon and the raspberries. There's a lovely tang to them. That's absolutely beautiful. And there you have it everyone, a beautiful raspberry and lemon baked cheesecake. This is absolutely beautiful. I haven't made a baked cheesecake in a long time. My daughter Aoife has been asking me for a while to do a baked cheesecake. This is gorgeous, absolutely delicious. I love making cheesecakes and I have lots of cheesecake no-bake recipes on my channel. I love to make a no-bake cheesecake. There's so many flavours there, there's something for everyone. There's also a lovely recipe for a burnt Basque cheesecake. It's a baked cheesecake as well, but it doesn't have a biscuit base on the bottom because I know not everyone likes the biscuit base. It's beautiful, really easy to make and looks pretty fantastic too when you bake it. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you try out the recipe, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. I'd love to hear from you. And if there's a recipe you'd like me to make, you can also leave me a comment, and you never know, it might be one of my next bakes. Thanks so much for watching. See you all soon. Happy baking everyone. Enjoy the cheesecake. Bye.